Let's see how intriguing this is, my son.
I watched it once, and I went, you know what? That seems like a movie I would probably watch.
Okay.
One
Yeah,
time at band camp.
I have no idea what this film is.
no one does.
I don't know either.
It just sort of, I don't know, it's a Lionsgate film. Lionsgate's just an interesting
They seem
movie
to do the
studio.
most random shit.
They do.
They're
But-
actually quite good.
They're kind of like A24, where they just like, let's
They're
just make,
independent, aren't they?
yeah, let's just make 10 $3 million movies. And you only need one to hit, and it makes all the money back. I think that's kind of what they go for. But they're doing interesting stories. So, I won't tell you anything about this. I watched it and went, oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm intrigued by it.
See if we get that.
The name of
okay.
you do get it tells you what it is. You can see it up top here, see? It's called The Long Walk. Alright, so let's just let's watch it, eh? Hopefully we don't get flagged for DMCA for music.
Lord of Rings.
Yes.
Get it? The Long Walk.
Yeah. What did you think they would drive there? They didn't have cars.
It's
Rightio.
okay.
Let's watch this trailer.
At least someone appreciated it.
Don't copyright me.
I'm Ray Garrity. You can call me Ray.
Prima Breeze.
And Golson's the name. Walking's my game.
Oh, that guy.
I ain't many that are built like me. I'm the last of my kind. We did the very first long walk years ago to inspire everyday people.
Smile, boys. You're on candid camera.
Man, you gotta not think about the things
think
out
that
your
guy's a
control. Think
comedian.
about your plan.
Not him.
Personally, I can't stop thinking about all that money.
You'll never find another like me.
It's the story of the first
I'm the
ultramarathon.
last of my kind.
Okay, just keep walking. That's right. Just keep walking. Yeah, that's it, kid. That's it.
Oh man, he didn't have his Gatorade this morning. Gotta get them
Heavy sack to
electrolytes.
sign up for this contest. I'm not gonna go through the whole rule book, but it boils down to this.
Stephen King.
If you fall below the speed of 3 miles per hour, you get your ticket.
Dark much?
Yep.
Walk until there's only one of you left. Who's ready to win?
Yeah, it took me a while to realize the truth of this.
Ooh. Blind
This is
cat.
walk or die.
Oh, that guy. Damn it. I'm recognizing a lot of
Walk
people.
As long as you can. But sometimes the body won't listen.
Why would you...
Some, your
It
heart will
sounds like
stop.
they signed up for this. Why would you sign up for this?
I don't know.
I wonder how much money. Like,
And the
I wonder if it's
blood
gonna be
will
a ridiculously
flow
low
suddenly.
amount.
Yeah.
Also, isn't this like spoilers because we're seeing who's getting killed off?
Well, look, there's like 40 people there. Only 6 of them are gonna have names. We'll be fine.
And no finish line.
Also, don't point the gun at someone while they're... what am I talking about?
Oh,
How... Like, that just makes you want to give up, because there's a guy just constantly got the barrel of a gun to
Well,
your
it's
head.
meant to inspire you to do better.
I think that's kind of motivating, actually. I would argue.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
like-
the threat of death is quite a
Yeah.
pervasive and persistent motivation.
Yeah, unless I've had a bad week, then you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're already
Yeah.
cramping,
After,
and you've
like-
got a gun, you're like, oh my god, oh my god.
After
You're
like
gonna start
day
breathing
3,
heavy.
After
You're
like
gonna
day
s-
3,
I'm assuming
I
that
would've just been
the
like,
guards want to go home at a
"Fuck,
certain
just shoot
point.
me."
Like it's just like
Just do it.
they're like God, they're just like inspiring people to quit. All right. So thoughts? Intriguing? Yes. No.
Well, you
Well,
know,
it's
it's
Stephen King and the Hunger Games director. Like,
So Stephen King wrote this story, I believe, well before the Hunger Games was a thing. I don't know. They don't really.
like the Hunger Games either.
No.
Like, my point is, it's Stephen King.
Stephen
who-
King is the
we know what
writer.
Stephen King writes.
The director did all the Hunger. Well, not all the Hunger Games.
Did the
movies,
Hun-
a
did
lot
some
of the Hunger Games
Games, yeah.
movies. So I don't know. Let's just we'll go through slowly and break it down. I guess I'll pause it at certain bits. So
I'm Ray Garrity. You can call me Ray.
that guy. Alien Romulus. He was the android. I really liked it. Yeah,
He was good in that.
he was the best part of that fucking movie. He's awesome.
I didn't mind that movie.
There's
I
a
liked
there's a
that movie
handful of
quite a
actors
bit.
here.
He was indeed the best part.
Yeah.
And Golson's the name.
He's a dude I've seen in other shit. So I'm noticing like all the cars seem to be like pre like 1970, maybe mid 70s. Some of the cop car looked a little bit older.
All fucked.
Yeah, so I'm like dystopian alternate reality maybe, or is it just like they just do this? Because I mean the police, everyone seems on board with this. Like this is like the Olympics or something. This is just something that happens every year maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like it's a Hunger Games situation.
Also, like the way the guys are dressed, like no one seems to be wearing joggers. Like they're wearing maybe like canvas basketball shoes, but no one's rocking Nikes.
You're on candid camera. Man, you gotta not think about the things out of your control. Think
Also,
about
they
your
seem
plan.
very
They'll-
ignorant to
No,
what will be happening to them.
I don't think so.
Here's some more points to just tack onto it.
Yeah, go for it.
This is clearly a government thing. These are clearly the military who's enforcing this.
Maybe.
If you look, they're wearing dog tags that are numbered.
Yeah.
They're also wearing like military webbing and military style packs.
I mean, that's just surplus stuff. Anyone can have that.
My
These are
theory is
World War II little scout tanks. There's a museum
World
near
War II,
my place that
end
has a
of
couple
like
of them.
1940s, 1950s style. But if you just pause quickly, my theory is that this is going to be a Hunger Games situation. There was a war in the past where, like, this is like some way to celebrate the end of that war.
Maybe
by like forcing people to walk,
I've
the
never
enemy to like walk home, basically.
I've never read the book.
I think
It
this
could,
is
yeah.
a false
You know
thing.
what? You could be right. It could be something like the marathon. Like the first marathon is about a soldier that ran from the battle, the front lines to marathon, and then died.
Yeah.
And we rub it in his face every year by running the exact distance and surviving.
But furthermore, this could be a situation where it's like these guys are from the country that lost, and the winners who have like military dictatorship over, like military custodianship. Would probably be
they all seem
the
very
term, just
American.
forcing them to walk.
Like they're all very
Yeah, it could
American.
be a civil war.
Maybe. I'm like
the Hunger Games.
I was gonna say criminals, maybe. There's a lot of like scars on some of the people, or maybe they're just like.
They're doing it for money though, not freedom.
Well, you don't know. Or it could be. This is.
Well, that's what they're led to believe.
That's the
Very
turn.
clearly stated.
They're all kind of young. Like there's no like 40-year-olds doing this shit. They're televising it. The cameras are rolling. Or I don't know if they're televising it. Might be for newspapers.
It's very much like a Hunger Games.
Yeah. That's what.
To sign up for this contest.
I have a feeling the story is
Well,
going to be quite similar.
he just said you had to.
To sign up for this contest.
It's a contest. You signed up for this.
I'm not gonna
Could be
go
a Squid
through
Games
the
kind of
rule
thing,
book, but it
where it's just
boils
like,
down to this.
you know, you're gonna die or you're gonna win a fuckload of money.
3 miles per hour.
Lots of desperate
You get
people.
your ticket.
That's Mark Hamill of the Star Wars.
I like Marky Mark.
I don't mind him.
Until there's only one of you.
So that was the. That could be a late '60s. That looks like
Well,
a.
they're also
that's
using.
it's a Ford
they're using
Galaxy.
M16s.
Yeah, but you know they were developed around the '60s.
Yeah, they're using M16s. They're using Scout Car tech.
Who's ready to win?
Yeah, it took me a while to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die.
They're all wearing. Yeah, I was just looking at their shoes. Like they're not wearing. No one's wearing like modern day running shoes.
You'll walk as long as you can. But sometimes the body won't listen. For some, your heart will stop. For others,
I wonder if they sleep at all. If it's like, no, you just start from start to go.
Suddenly.
I feel like it's from start and you don't stop.
Yeah.
One winner.
Well, I mean, you need water at a certain point. Like, they look like they're only carrying like a little 1 litre water bottle on them each.
And no finish line.
Maybe they can fill up off the car on the walk or something. I don't know.
No, it seems like it's very much we want to kill you people, so keep walking.
I hate that monkey. So, I don't know.
You left.
I'm thinking 50s.
Ready to win.
No, it's later than the 50s. That cop car is definitely
50.
later than the 50s. That's it looks like a
50s,
mid 60s to late 60s Ford Galaxy. I nearly bought one of those. Yeah.
That's
I don't know,
a
it
different
just
time.
this one just sort of popped up in my feed. I think it actually automatically played after another movie, so after another video I was watching. So wow, all right, seems interesting. Would you guys want to watch it?
I wouldn't mind watching it.
Yeah,
It seemed interesting.
I'm intrigued by the premise. I don't know. What would you guys do in that situation? Like, you're not going to make it. Like, you're starting to get winded, and there's like 3 dudes ahead of you just laughing and striding normal. Would you? I think I'd try to make a run for it. Like, you hit this bushy area, and you just like when they're distracted, just sprint to the right.
I try to grab a gun.
Yeah, well, the problem with your little theory there is you've been walking for like 3 or 4 days at this point.
Yeah,
you're going to attempt to break out into a sprint. Both your legs are going to immediately cramp, and it's going to face plant.
Probably, actually, probably the towns would be your best bet. Like, if you could,
What happened to your
jink around a building and then go hide somewhere. Like, they might find you,
Yeah,
but
just a cup.
I'd be interested
Yeah.
to see if someone tries to do that and then the locals like give him up or something. Yeah, I don't know. Like it seems sanctioned. Like, you can tell by the police. The police saluted them at one point. Like, the kids are going out there to welcome them. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Olympics.
I'm guessing it's going to be a Hunger Games situation where it's like this is a commemoration of something. This is like
I can see that.
Because remember, the Hunger Games also was like a
that's a distraction.
Contest. Yeah, the Hunger Games that it's called was a contest, but it was involuntary. This one, based on what he says, may be more voluntary.
Well, he said, yeah, you've got to volunteer for this. So I don't know.
Well, you signed up for it, yeah.
Yeah, like you chose to be here. So
this does feel very Hunger Gamesy, just for the fact where it's it feels like almost like a military celebration of something. Like, this seems exactly like something the military would do, like walking a Dakota or something.
Well, it seems at least government sanctioned by the.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, when the Olympic Games kicks off and they have the torch ceremony, how like they carry it around. That kind of thing, where like people are coming out to see the people on the long walk. I'll be interested to watch it. There's some interesting actors in it. I would love to know the budget of this. Like, it doesn't seem like this seems like an interesting premise that doesn't require a massive fucking budget. Like, it's literally like we need sets on the side of the road, like interesting small town middle America, and some old cars.
You need like 10 vintage cars, a couple military like uniforms, some period gear. And then you just need to walk through small town America.
Yeah,
and just tell people not to fucking videotape it on their cell phones.
Well, they don't have. Oh yeah, if there's just an iPhone in the background that ruins the immersion.
Someone's sipping Starbucks in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm down to watch it for sure. Time to put on the little shirt. Here you go.
Hey.
You can shame shill.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
Hooray!
Hey, yippee!